Exciting time of year for a lot of people, but for many others it can mean battling depression and what's sometimes referred to as the holiday blues. Joining us to talk about seasonal affective disorder is Tanya Walker of P3 Partners. Tanya, thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you.
There are some signs to look for because there are a lot of factors that go into why we might feel a little blue around the holidays. What are some of those factors?
Some of those factors are, elderly, during this time it's a lot of stress, and then they lose loved ones, or they lose their social or family or friends, and they just get depressed around this time of the year. It's called seasonal depressional disorders. It's SAD or SAD. So those are some of the signs.
And some of it can be too vitamin D deficiency, and the weather can play a role as well.
Yes, the weather can play a role because they don't have enough sunshine, or they can just sit by a window and get enough sunshine, or even go out on a cloudy day. Even a little sunlight can help them with their depression.
So when we see these factors either in ourselves or someone else, and by the way, let's talk about that. If we're caregivers, let's say for the elderly or for someone in our family, whoever it may be, why is it important for us to look out for each other?
It's important for us to look out each other because you want to know the signs that the elderly are depressed when they're withdrawn, or they lose interest on some of the things that they had interest in before, or they're fatigued, or they just are irritable, or they just have no, what do you call it, failure to thrive. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about some of the solutions, and if we see those signs in ourselves or in someone we love, what are some things that can be done to alleviate some of the blues?
So some of the things is keep the family members or keep the seniors in their social group, that they have social contact with their family and friends. Like I said, eat a healthy, well-balanced diet, go outside when it's sunshine, on a sunshine, even a cloudy day, even the daylight can help them with the depressive disorders.
Yeah, I think we've all felt that before. If the weather's gloomy, sometimes we feel gloomy, and the sun can make a big difference. So you do want to keep that natural light coming into your home or your living space. Is it important, excuse me, is it important to keep your doctor abreast of your emotional well-being?
Yes, if you're having any signs that you're having trouble with your mood or mood disorders, it's good to contact your provider to talk to them about them, make them aware of your depression.
And when do you know? When do you know it's time to really take that next step, that you've tried to let the sun, and you've tried to be active, you've tried to do all the things that you talked about there? When is it time to have a medical professional step in and help you?
Well, it's time when you no longer have hope or no longer have a desire to do the things that you've liked to do before.
How common is this time of year? It's
pretty common because during this time it's a lot of stress, the loss of loved ones. So if they come across where they, during this time where they have a loss of loved ones, it's good to have them remember the good things about the individual or individuals that they've lost.
Yeah, because this is a time of year, even if they haven't passed away recently, we reminisce about those good times.
Right. Yes.
All right. Tanya, thank you so much for being with us here today. P3 Medical Group is Desert Springs Clinic. I'm sorry, I have this tickle in my throat. See, I got to see you guys. Got to go to P3 Medical.
Yes.
They have a temporary space on Burnham near Eastern and Flamingo. You can give them the call at that phone number on your screen, or visit their website at p3mg.org.